and welcome back to Still Plays, and we're going to go back to our farm. It's the second day of fall. It's been a while since we recorded last, and I do apologize about that. Went on a bit of vacation and forgot to put something up before we left. So let me water this, and we'll be back with you. We'll do it in fast forward. Alright, so we're all watered. Let's see what this is. Alright. Full of stuff from Dad. And from the paper. Okay, so there's not a lot to do right now with the farm. So I'm going to just cut ahead to the first time we have something up and grown. Alright, so here we are back. I've already watered for today except for the corn because you can't water it without picking it. Alright, now it's all picked. And you can tell between them that they're watered. Alright, so since I only have 1,400, the first thing I'm going to do is put the corn in the bin to sell it. Then I'm going to go down to the witch and hope she has a rare seed, because we've already talked about when we get the money, we're gonna try the pumpkin trick and see if it works. Still with the updates. If it does, then we're going to do the pumpkin trick for the money to fix all the things we want to fix and do through Joja. So if she has rare fruit, ooh, dang, she has a crystal fruit, no rare fruit. Okay, so crystal fruit, I'm trying to remember. I don't think it is as rare as I think it is. I think, let's see, the rare seed, the ancient seed, and that's neither one of those. Okay, so we're going to not buy anything from her. If she has a rare seed, we're going to buy it. If we happen to find an ancient seed, we're going to take it. But we're not doing a lot of hoeing, so the likelihood of finding an ancient seed is pretty thin on the ground. So I'm going to go every Friday and every Sunday to check on that. Otherwise, we're going to cut, and we'll be back when we have stuff grown. Alright, and we're back. It looks like we've got some cranberries growing. We've made about $300–400 from the corn and other stuff. So let me harvest this and water, and we'll be right back. Alright, so we're all watered and harvested. Let's throw what we got. 13 of those, 21 of those, 72 of those. We also got a quest for Linus's basket. Now I would like very much to go harvest the blackberries themselves, because we could use the extra money, but we're not harvesting. We're not doing that, so we'll go get his basket. Whoops. Well, I guess we're getting one, because we misclicked trying to get the basket. Alright, so we're going to turn this in for the quest rewards. And then, because there's not much else going on with this season, with fall, we're not going to be switching crops or anything like that. We're going to go ahead and see what we made for today. And then I will see you at the Halloween festival after the end of the day, I think is going to be the best way to do this. Winter's probably going to be short like this as well, since he's not in there. All we'll be doing is what we can get into the greenhouse, if we can get the greenhouse repaired before then. Alright, so we got that. I don't see in the journal the finish. That's odd. Usually when you finish a request, you get the reward, but I don't see any. So, oh well. Let's just sell this accidental blackberry and be done with the day. Alright, we gotta clear this path. There, better. Whoops. And Still forgot to sell that damn blackberry. $96, that's not bad. Alright, we'll see you at Halloween. Just a quick pop in here to show you that we leveled up our farming before we got to Halloween. Alright, and that's what we made for today's harvest. Alright, back again. Alright, here we are, back again at the very beginning, sorry, of the day for the Spirit Eve Festival, or as I call it, Halloween, because that's what it's an offshoot of. We've already done our watering. So what we want to do is plan a trail from the house to the greenhouse, because as you can tell, we've got up to about $58,000. Sorry about that. So the cranberries, on average, every time I harvested them, came up to be about between 9,200 and 10,000, which is not a bad payday. Now, we are going to get a little bit more harvest experience from clearing this path. I've also noticed, we're going to pause it here so I can pull up my skills, so we're at farming 8, no idea how far to 9 we are, and with our crafting, we want to make some sprinklers, but to make sprinklers we need bars. To make a bar we need a kiln, but we haven't gotten the kiln recipe because we've never been in the mines. And that's what it takes to get it. So, we're going to have to go into the mines. Now, I'm not a fan of that because that's more skills that we weren't looking to level up or do on this playthrough. But I don't know what else to do because the blacksmith only sells ore. And so we would have to smelt it. You can't pay him to smelt it into bars. Alright, there's that problem. Now we have a path to the greenhouse. Okay. So, I mean, we are looking for stuff to do to waste time to 10 p.m. on this day. I just wasn't thinking that it would be, let's go into the mines. Okay. I don't think I'm going to need the wood, but let's save it just in case I'm forgetting something we might need. And we're going to sell everything else. Sorry about that again. I have a little bit of a cold. So, we're going to hoe any worms that we see. We don't have a lot of energy, but I don't think we need to go any further than enough to get Oops. Some ore in the mine, I believe is what it takes to pop it. We're gonna push a chance on the foraging skill here, just to pick up some energy. Alright. Let's get this cutscene. Alright, done. He gives you a sword. And, well, if we're gonna do the bars, we are gonna need stone. Ah, there's some ore. So, let's grab that. That should be enough. Well, I'm already in here. Let's go up and get this other copper, because we're going to need it. And might as well mine it, although that wasn't something we wanted to do with this playthrough. And get it for free, then buy it. Alright. Nothing in there. These guys don't have anything I look like I want. Oh, a geode. We could get processed tomorrow. Some more stone. Ooh, energy. We don't really need it, but let's go ahead and take it. I mean, it is something to waste time with, that's for sure. We'll go ahead and pick up this copper. Look, we've already got 2 bars worth in our inventory. So, I mean, this kind of goes to show you what I was talking about when I was talking about splitting things up. Is this game is definitely designed to be played all the skills harmoniously together. You're doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and you know, everything works together, which is cool on a regular playthrough. But when you're interested in, well, how long, you know, if I focused on this skill, how long would it take me? There's so much with the random number generator and your math. You gotta get at math. Don't be me. But you'll find out pretty quickly that you can't just focus on one skill. I've had to use the forge a couple times to clear paths. I've had to use the mining, and hopefully I've remembered how to do that correctly to get where we can build a kiln. Well, we got 78 energy. Let's clear a little more of this path here. Because I kind of like to walk straight. What tree's bothering me the most? Let's kill this tree, I guess. I've thought about it long and hard. And if you're watching my whole channel, you know I've been doing full crap. I'm having problems with my computer crashing every time I open Fullcraft up. It blue screens of death on me. The error it gives me, I've checked into and says that that happens when you haven't updated correctly. But I've checked everything that deals with it. My graphic card, Windows updates, Java updates, which is the things they say to look at, and it is still crashing like a mug. So right now, at least, Fullcraft has to go on hiatus um, until I can get a new computer. So we definitely need some stuff that doesn't crash on us to play while that's away. And I am going to still keep working on, can I fix this problem so Fullcraft can come back. Um, so I am going to look to see if the World of Warcraft one that I put the It's Coming video up for, if I can get World of Warcraft to work without crashing. Also, for Stardew Valley people, when we get finished with the farm and start the next one, whether that's forage or mining or fishing, and I haven't decided that yet, we're going to start a secondary series of Stardew Valley of just straight playthrough. And I'll tell you, on this one, on the forage, on the mining, on the farming, I don't mind doing the pumpkin trick. Oh, speaking of, let's make sure we have a full inventory. Because to do the pumpkin trick correctly, you have to have a full inventory. Ah, there we go. Now we're ready. But I don't mind doing the pumpkin trick for the extra money because it's not about money on this. It's just about the skills to me. So it doesn't feel like using this glitch is cheating. And that's a hard thing to morally define. And it's a person-to-person basis. Is what do you classify as cheating? If it's a glitch in the game and you use it, are you cheating? So if you don't know what the pumpkin trick is, we got to go through the maze. Now I'll tell you, the first little bit that I've played this game, my first full playthrough, well, as full as you can get, because there's really no end to this game, and I think we've talked about that before. But is I got here and couldn't figure out where to go. So what you do is go next to the sign, and you can go through the bush. And then you go around the tree and behind. Then you go in here, push all the way to the right until you can't go anymore, and then push down. You won't see any movement on the screen, and then push right again, and then you're out. So in here is a golden pumpkin. You're only supposed to take one. But if you have a full inventory, what you can do is take it, throw it to the side, close it, click it again. Oh, it didn't work. They've fixed it. All right. So they have fixed this. So what used to happen is you would throw the pumpkin, click the box again, and there would be another pumpkin inside because it didn't go into your inventory. I know they've done some updates, so it looks like they fixed that in the update. And we wondered about that, which is part of the reason why we've saved as much money as we've saved and not spent it, so that if this didn't work, we'd still be okay. So That leads me to an interesting decision now. I could buy the greenhouse, and I could do this probably by the end of winter. And say that it's done in a season. And that's the other thing is, let me see if the shop has any seeds. I don't think they do, but let's look. Yeah, jack-o'-lantern and a rare crow. So no. Is we were going to kind of base it on time of the play file, and we will take a look at that. But every time I need to think, or if I'm in the middle of a cut scene, what I'm cutting out, I need to go to the restroom or something, I hit that, which pauses game time in the game this time, but not the play file time. So it's a little skewed versus how much we've actually played. Okay. We're going to go sell this stuff. In a way, I'm kind of glad that they fixed the golden pumpkin glitch. It hurts us for what we had planned to do. Alright, see, mining leveled up. We didn't really want to do that, but we had to. We sold one golden pumpkin, so 2,500. So what you do is you threw it aside until there was 10, and you had to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, no more than 10, and then open up your equipment, move something, and pick it up, and it would turn into something like 512 or some weird number like that. Alright. So here's Clint to give us our recipe for furnace, or forge as I called it. Now we can smelt ore. Excellent. Okay, last harvest. We won't water because it's the last day of fall, so why water it? It's going to die tomorrow. And since we do need to go to Pierre's, we'll sell it directly to him instead of putting it in the bin. Okay. So, let's take a geode to process. Now we've only got 16 stone. We can buy stone for Robin. Let's go towards town. Okay, so Joja doesn't open until after 9. Robin doesn't open until after 9. The blacksmith doesn't open until after 9. And Pierre's doesn't open until after 9. Like I said, dealing with that bothers me. I'm still debating, do we get the greenhouse, go ahead and kill this in the winter? Do we get the bus? And boy, can we do some cool stuff with that. Okay, so we're going to get a quest done when we build the furnace. Ooh, you know what? Since we're wasting time, let's walk up toward Robin's, and we'll just start at the top and work our way down. No, I think, like I said, since we said this is about the skills, not about money, and not about anything else, that the smart purchase is going to have to be the greenhouse and not anything else. Although at 60 grand, maybe we could do both, but it wouldn't leave us a lot of money left over. Okay, well, all I know is we need stone for a furnace. So let's start with that once it's 9 o'clock. But I keep getting frazzled and distracted. I keep trying to tell you, we're going to have a playthrough of this where we're talking to people and we're doing the community center and all that other stuff. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and buy the 50 I need. I know I have some on me and in my
Can you call that girl and see if she's on the way?
box, but I've gotten so used to the noise in my apartment I don't even pay attention to it anymore. I know you guys probably heard that, so welcome to my life. Okay, Pierre. We've got good news, bad news with Pierre. Good news, we're going to make a good portion of that money we just spent back. Okay. Bad news is we're going to spend some. What do we want to deal with? I think cranberries, they're the most expensive, but they're going to be the way to go. They regrow. Alright, well, we know we needed amaranth for the one quest. And a pumpkin for the other, because why not get some free money? And what else are we going to do in the winter? Let's go. The kind of sprinkler that we're going to be able to build shoots in a cross shape like this. Like this is the sprinkler, and it hits this square, this square, this square, and this square, and that's it. So we're going to have to really think about setup for our area. Let's think. We're growing 50 right now and making about 10 grand every time they come up once they're grown. And once we plant them, even when spring comes, they'll still grow in the greenhouse. So let's go ahead and do 50. Or my computer will decide it wants 24 for some random reason. It is 50 we're growing, right? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 5 and 5 is 25. So yeah, 50 for sure. All right. We could buy. I wouldn't do fertilizer. It doesn't do anything for it. But we could buy speed grow and grow it a little quicker. But I should have went the other way. I'm an idiot. And I'm going to have to walk extra because I'm an idiot. Alright, before we get to Clint, let's go up and do Joja. You can tell Joja is not something that I do. Because I can't even go to the right spot to do it. Yes, alright. Greenhouse, 35 grand. So it'll be ready by the 1st of winter. Good deal. I don't think he'll show us the price, and I didn't stop to look what the bus was. Alright. We have 2 bars worth. Okay, I want to see how much. Alright, it's 2,000 to upgrade the watering can to copper. We have 2 bars worth of copper already. Alright, so we're gonna need a lot of sprinklers. But we have 1 bar worth, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. And then we need 50 iron because we haven't found any. Man, that's expensive. Let me process the geode. Because now I don't have any space for coal. Awesome. I got an extra 5 copper. Alright, and then let's see, coal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bricks of copper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bricks of iron, and an extra 1 to upgrade my stuff. Well, we are officially broke. But the good news is all of this is done. So tomorrow the greenhouse will be fixed. This is obviously the last of today's episode. Tomorrow, or the next episode we record will be the winter. And we're obviously again gonna do winter. Oh no! I forgot. Oh, please let me have enough money. Remember we got that extra 5 copper? And I was like, oh well, we have extra copper. No, I forgot to count to buy something worth of copper. Dang it. I swear I need to write me a list of what I'm doing. Because that was bad. Okay, we got the extra 5. Shop. 10, 15, 20. Alright. Now, let's go home. Oh, it is Sunday. Let's go home this way so we can check the merchant and see what, if anything, she's selling. I wish you could buy your way into the sewer, man. You know, pay Joja. Skip that. For the key. Because then, although we're hurting for money, we could easily come up with the 10K for sprinklers. For the good sprinklers. Well, so for today, oh, another mushroom tree. Awesome. All we're going to do is build the furnace and start smelting ore. Oh, goody. I'm an idiot. happens, what you can do is this. Okay, so there's the furnace built. Let's take what copper and coal we have, which isn't much. We won't need the pick or the sword for today anyway. We will need the seeds in the can, but again, not for today. Alright. Copper's quicker. So let's go ahead and start that. Oh, the quest is done. Alright, we're doing that already. We're going to smelt as much copper as we can. And then we're going to start on the iron. See, again, we finished it, but no claim. Maybe they just give it to you automatically now instead of with the update, instead of where you have to claim it. I don't know. We'll do a little more research on that with the actual playthrough. Alright. This is boring, so we're going to fast forward and we'll see you at the end of the day. Oh, well, wait. Actually, we didn't sell anything into the bin. We took it directly to Pierre. So, I'm going to stand here and smelt all this, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to turn it into sprinklers, and I'm going to use a bar and $2,000 to upgrade my watering can for spring. But I'm going to go ahead and do that off screen. We will see you next episode with the first day of winter. Alright, thank you for watching. As always, if you liked it, like, comment, subscribe below. Any ideas or suggestions for this or any other playthrough, let me know. And I hope you have a really great day.